There is no easy way. There is only hard work.
I wanted to name this video Character Strength, but I choose to name it Becoming an Alchemist. It's all the same thing that I'm going to talk about. The title won't change what I plan to talk about. It all goes hand. The title that I wanted to name this video is one I choose. Alchemist. People, who is an alchemist? An alchemist is somebody who changes something for better. Somebody who takes something from dirt and turn it into gold. In this session of talks, my intention or my ultimate goal is to make anybody understand them. We have to go from one point to another. And to get to what we're envisioning, we need to go to a different dimension of our habit, our mental state, our characteristic. Because each characteristic gonna give you a result. Who you are right now results in what you have right now. And you'll be thinking, why are we where we are? Why do we have what we have? Why we're not getting what we need to have in life? Those are questions which have been running in our mind, which have been crossing our mind. And there are solutions to every problem. There are answers to every question. We've been answering this question, and now I'm bringing solution answers to everybody who has been questioning why he is where he is, why he has what he has, why he can't get to where it's going, or why he can't get what he needs to have in his professional and personal life. The root cause of everything is habit, lifestyle, how you behave, how you talk. A habit makes a person. A person can create a habit makes a person. You can't separate those things. Habit and a person and a habit. Every person has a habit. You can't name a person who has no habit. Each habit a person may have gonna affect him, gonna be in a positive way or negative way. The question could be, how does the habit which you have affect you? Is it in a positive way or negative way? Does your habit which you have profitable, or does your habit which you have a liability? Those are questions which cross my mind right now. I need to figure out, how does everybody habit change them? How does everybody habit affect them? Because your result in life comes from who you are. Your success or what you have right now can be separated from your habit. It goes hand in hand. The way you behave, talk, present yourself affect you to a degree where you can say things which are right now in life. If you are not saying what you need in life, we're gonna change. We're not gonna be apologetic about it. We're gonna do whatever it takes to become who we need to become. We're not gonna give a damn what anybody gonna think, because we understand only our hobbies which we're gonna cultivate gonna make us reach to this ultimate level which is gonna make success fall in place. You're not gonna be apologetic. I'm gonna teach you, no motivate you. I started by saying this: a habit of a human being affects a human being. A human being, to get to somewhere in life, you need to have certain habits. It's a habit which you need, gotta be a successful habit, which is gonna create successful result. So anything which is gonna hold you back to not change your habits gonna be cut off. Is a person, a thing, a thought gonna be cut off. Nothing gonna hold you back. We're gonna be alchemists, change who we are to who we need to become. Maybe you have mediocre thoughts, maybe you have negative thoughts, maybe you are now discipline and you procrastinate every day. We're gonna be alchemists, change negativity into positivity. Somebody who procrastinate gonna become somebody disciplined who will never procrastinate anymore. That's what we believe gonna create the result which is needing anybody to succeed in his endeavoring. It's not rocket science. It is to figure out anything you are gonna create the result outside. You gotta change from inside out. From inside out. We're not asking God for millions of dollars. We're asking God to give us a better habit, and the better habit gonna create millions of dollars. That's what it is. And I said again, we're not asking God for millions of dollars. We're asking God for better habits, which are gonna create millions of dollars. The habit of successful people. The habit of Michael Jordan, for instance, if I need to be a basketball player. The habit of Brian Tracy, maybe if I need to be a motivational speaker or somebody who can be a life coach. We're asking the habit of Obama, maybe if I need to be a president. You have your own goals, your own mindset, who you need to become. To become who you need to become, the habit which you're gonna change, the habit which you're gonna need in your arsenal to become that person. You gotta figure out who you need to become. You need to figure out who you need to become. If you don't know who you are, you're not gonna become anybody. A football player, a basketball player, a politician, a life coach, an entrepreneur, a business owner. Who do you need to become? Who do you need to become? But knowing who you need to become, then that's when the journey gonna start. If you don't know your mission, your purpose, sit down in a room, close the door, figure out, ask God, who am I? What is my purpose being here on the planet Earth? Nobody is here by chance. God created everybody purposely. Everybody has a purpose, everybody has potential, everybody is here for a reason. It's you to figure out. Personally, I figured out who we are. Now we need to figure out how are we gonna get to where we're going in this journey. Who you were told you were growing up, that's not you. What you used to talk about or surround yourself with is not who you are. Once you understood through self-awareness, through meditation, that's what you are. What you realize through meditation, self-awareness, that's what you are. You are born in a certain environment, having certain conversation in that certain environment. Then after the moment when you grow up, you need to choose who you need to become. An entrepreneur, a boxer, a business owner. You change to become them. And now the journey starts. To change from who you were to who you need to become. It's not easy. Change is not easy. The learning curve won't be easy. It takes time and days to create rituals, to create a process, to create step by step to follow every single day. See when you're gonna get to this optimal state of you, mentally, spiritually, physically. You are creating yourself. You are making yourself who you desire to become. I wasn't born like this. I wasn't born with a kid with glasses on and rosary on. I do everything on my own. I think about it. We need to become business owners, entrepreneurs, millionaires, a lot of money, success, positive. Somebody who can move mountain. We're thinking about it, and we need solution. How we're gonna get to that? The first stage is having a personality, creating a personality maybe which is not yours, which is for somebody you imitate. You make somebody who's not you, somebody who's on TV or in your life. You look up to who he is, and you wanna become who he is, which is not something to blame. It's something like that. Nobody should blame you to try to become somebody else. You have to try to become somebody else who has the success you desire to have in life. I say it, I talk about it, and I believe 100% that is a way to go because they are your mentors. You can add your own thing into it, but you gotta start from there, learning from there, learning from the basics. You can't be cocky when somebody tells you this is the blueprint. Follow the blueprint. Be humble. Follow the blueprint. That is what you are being told to do. Follow the blueprint. You don't know better. If you know better, you want to ask a question from a mentor. You don't know better. You came from middle class, average class, from a certain family. They don't know nothing. Maybe your parents didn't go to school. Now you gotta follow the blueprint. You don't know nothing. Be humble now to accumulate knowledge. Be a sponge. Suck that thing in to become a different person. Don't be cocky. You're gonna lose in this game being cocky. Kobe to be Kobe, didn't be cocky. Michael Jordan to be Michael Jordan, didn't be cocky. Brian Tracy to be Brian Tracy, didn't be cocky. Brian Tracy learned from Jim Rohn. It didn't be cocky. He learned. He accumulated knowledge. He became who he became. That's what it is. Today, Brian Tracy is an old man, but he said doing his purpose, his mission, planet Earth. He transformed his life through alchemist. That's what it is. He understood he has similar mission with Jim Rohn. You learn from the base in your career. You learn from the base in the field which you're in. That got a sinking. You're not gonna learn from somebody who's not in the same field with you. That got a sinking. Those who came before you gonna teach you how to become who you need to become, how to get to the championship stage. The journey and gonna learn from those who came before you. There's a blessing in your life. This journey gonna be made easy through them, cause their mistake you won't pass through them. They teach you what to skip, what you don't need to repeat, and what you need to do to become who they are with the success they have in life. Learning from them, personify, embody their days, embody their behaviors, talk like them, behave like them, eat like them, make your life start to become like their lifestyle. Be like them every single day. Do not sugarcoat it none. Become like them because that is the way. That is the beginning stage. And you can't skip it. That's gonna make this journey easy. A lot of people gonna judge you in this beginning stage. They're gonna be like, why do you wanna act as you wanna raise up? People gonna ask you a lot of questions. Are you gonna care about it? You gotta be honest with you. Because outside narrative shouldn't have any impact upon you. Nobody should have the power to discourage you. Let me repeat again. Nobody should have the power to discourage you. If anybody can penetrate your soul, your spirit, to discourage you, to tell you can't become anybody, to tell you can't succeed, it means you're not gonna make it. Step number one, develop the art of not giving a damn this journey, because you're not gonna hear everything anybody gonna say. You're gonna hear only what your mentors are gonna say. There's one who knows the way. And what they say, it's what matters. What anybody says will never matter at all. Would never matter at all. Who do they things they to tell you that you can't become anybody, or tell you that you're acting differently? You understand your mission, you understand what you're doing. Who understands your journey better than you? Once you understand, nobody has a say upon your life, upon God, your mentor. Nobody gonna say nothing upon your mentor or God. You are called for this. You are called to be an alchemist, to change from who you were to where you're going. Most of those people can say rubbish upon you. They're scared. They're afraid to change. They're afraid to become a different person. They're afraid of success. They're afraid to go ahead. You can't pay attention to those people. The reason why I try to emphasize on this, because you're gonna be bumped into people who are gonna discourage you, tell you that you can't become them. They're gonna be like, I know you. I know your family. They try to remind you who you are. They don't understand you don't want to remember who you are. They don't understand you don't want to remain who you are. They don't understand you don't want to go back to where you were or to who you were. They don't understand that. Because who you were couldn't create the success you need. Who you were couldn't be able to communicate the way you communicate. So why does it want to take you back and you don't want to go back to that personality trait which couldn't bring the success desired in your life? I don't understand why people see somebody going from ways where depressed, going to ways they need to become happy, successful, purposeful, and heady. I don't understand why it's happening like that. Seeing somebody go from bottom to top in that process, most people are gonna hate it. So understand that as a bottom, you weren't happy, you were miserable. As a top, is where you're gonna be fulfilled, is where you're gonna become valuable, is where you're gonna change people's lives, is where you're gonna be influential. People are gonna hate you in that process of becoming who you need to become. But you, what you can do, don't give a damn and stay alchemist to your last breath, and nobody can take you out of your mission. You know what you're not, and that's all matter. Other things won't add up. Nonsense. What's matter is just what you know and who you need to become. That's it. Become alchemist. I know you've heard of this sentence, which go this way: fake it till you make it. When you start, you're gonna be a mechanic. You're gonna be a mechanic. You go through it. You need to become somebody. You try today, you fail today. You try again tomorrow. You keep on trying, because by being pragmatic, you become better than who you were yesterday every day. And that's what matters. If you keep putting time and effort and energy, before you know it, you're gonna become that person. Nothing gonna block you. But you have to understand this journey, it won't get you there overnight. It's a process. You put tips in strategy. And one of the strategy that I said is to fake it. That is a technical strategy. You start faking it. You're gonna be a mechanic. You fake it till when it become automatic. To create this habit to become your automatic habit, it's gonna take time. It takes days. Time won't happen overnight. You can't quit. To become a great basketball player doesn't happen overnight. To become a great politician, you can't become that overnight. Maybe you read books. Maybe you have to go to the library every day to read, accumulate knowledge, become strong. So first technique is keep learning and practicing this game. You faking that process. After a moment, after years, you're gonna see yourself acting automatically to what you need to act on. You're gonna see yourself you're not procrastinating anymore. You're gonna see yourself attracting success, money, great people without even trying, because you become one with success. You are vibrating on a dimension where everything is there. It takes time to get to that optimal level, to get to that condition where your mind is conditioned to attract only success, where your mind is conditioned to attract only desired outcome. To get in, it takes time. You gotta practice it. You fake. You start from the bottom. The bottom, you're gonna fake a lot of stuff. You're gonna try to go to the gym every day mechanically. Won't be automatic. Your body doesn't want to go to the gym. Your mind tells you, "No, I don't want to go to the gym," because your mind is not disciplined. Your mind tells you, "Go to the gym tomorrow." Your mind wants to procrastinate. Your body, your mind is not used to that. On this beginning level, you have to agree to keep faking it. And this is the hardest stage where you consciously force yourself to do things that you don't want to do. And that's called discipline. You need to get this level of a conscious competent. And to get to that optimal level, it takes time, days, years. But you have to keep practicing. You can't stop, you can't give up. This is a way to go, to keep putting time and energy to get to that optimal level, to become a conscious, competent. At least you'll not become that. You can't quit. A real successful person went through this. You're not gonna be immune to this. You're not gonna be immune to it. Everybody went through it. Somebody become anybody went through it. You're not special enough to not go through it. You go through hardship, trial, tribulation to become stronger who you need to become. Because this trial is not happening to you, it's happening for you. This process is not happening to you, it's happening for you. After going through it, you become who you need to become. Character is being formed through hard time and hardship. You can't sugarcoat it. And if you sugarcoat it, you are not gonna develop the real character, which is built on stone ground. And something which is not built on stone ground, which is built on sand, gonna crumble. Gonna crumble. But after all these years, putting time, effort, and energy, 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, 10 years, who would I tell you anything after you have built yourself brick by brick to become who you need to become in 10 years? Who would I tell you something? Nobody. Because your character strength gonna be like no other. Either a basketball player, a boxer, a politician, a business owner, going through it for 10 years, and you didn't fake it, and you didn't sugarcoat it, nobody gonna scramble you. Nobody gonna overtake you because your mind, your body has been made and conditioned to work in the same way to attract success in that field. Gotta keep going. We have this one look right now. I tell you right now, man. Now you have become a different person with different identity. You have changed yourself. You are alchemist. You are not surprised because you were alchemist. You changed from who you were to somebody. You have this character. Question is, are you gonna let this character go? Are you gonna let this habit go? Because you have changed now. You can't allow bad habit to take you out of your way. You have changed. You have put time and energy to become this person. Don't get twisted. Kobe could anytime change to become a loser if we wouldn't stay focused. Maybe drinking, drugs, maybe women, whatever bad habit anybody can be addicted to. But everybody should stay focused on his mission. You know what I mean? Everything was easy that time. He could score point easily. Obama could talk easily. But through drugs, I don't think Obama could be that sharp. But through drugs, I don't think Kobe could be playing or that optimal level. I don't think so. This character that you have developed, you can't lose it. Step number 1 was personify somebody who you need to become. And that is a deed, personality, his trait, his behavior was so mechanic, competent, conscious. And now you become a conscious, competent. Everything is in your hand right now to create success. You can't let it go. You have to keep putting time and effort and stay on mission because God called you for this mission. You can't let God down. God take you from rubbish, from trash bin to who you are right now. And you can't let God down right now. Unless God gonna be disappointed in you. You will pull this level for a reason. You can't let God down. Let me conclude by saying this. To strength, your character every day won't be a rocket change because your lifestyle is based already on this character. The way you wake up, the way you talk, the way you behave, it just you, it's automatic. You don't think twice. It just become your second nature. You can't think twice before doing it. It's you already. You're not thinking harder to do something important because you become important person. Important person do important action. A valuable person creates valuable results or desired results. On this level, you are disciplined, optimistic, action taker, creative, innovative. You're on this level, this optimal level. What you have to do, you have to keep pedaling at least a bike gonna lose balance. You will call for this. This is a mission. You have reached to self-actualization. That is the optimal level. Self-actualization, where you become your second nature. You were born with the first nature that couldn't create the success or desire result which you want in life, to this second nature which is creating the results which you want in business and in life. You can't let this go. You have to hold tight on it. Stay with it. Anything can be taken away anytime if you're not appreciating it. Anything can be taken away anytime if you're not maintaining. Embrace who you are, love your lifestyle, and stay in that game forever. And now what remains is you becoming a valuable person in the world. After you have become a valuable person in the world, you're gonna influence people positively. You're gonna have everything you ever wanted. Can be in sports, in politics, can be in business, can be in family terms, can be in anything, can be in any setting. You can't let this go. You work harder for it for many years, and now after you have it, after you got it, you gotta maintain it, but keep living this lifestyle that you envisioning back in the days. Now you have it, embrace it, be grateful for it, and live for it every day. You can't go back. You can't go back. Your past life didn't give you what you wanted. Your past life didn't provide desired results you wanted. Your new life and your second nature gave you everything you ever wanted, and you are grateful to be who you are. You can't go back. Twitch, YouTube, IG, that was it for this video. You start from personify somebody you look up to create a character strength, new character. You become a different person with different characteristic, and the last thing to do is to maintain it till when you die. We're not gonna go back. You're here forever. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.